I've always been interested in people, human behavior, and what motivates different people. I feel a responsibility to my audience, to myself, and to the people I work with to keep making movies. I love what I do. I take great pride in what I do. And I can't do something halfway, 3/4, 9/10. If I'm going to do something, I go all the way. I've learned over the years that if you start thinking about the race, it becomes more of a mental challenge than a physical one. I've never made a film that I didn't believe in on some level. When you have to cope with a lot of problems, you're either going to sink or you're going to swim. I've gotten very good at scheduling my life, scheduling the scene and preparing myself for knowing, saving the energy, consuming the energy, knowing when to go for it, and having the available reserves to be able to do that. I don't hide from cameras, I'm just not particularly interested in them. Nothing ends nicely, that's why it ends. I don't pretend to be the character, I am the character. What I find sometimes that is tricky is if actors are using too much of their own life in a picture, in a scene. They get locked into a particular way to play the scene, and it lacks an immediacy. I've never made films for money. I've always made them for people. I have respect for what other people believe. What I believe in my own life is that it's a search for how I can do things better. Whether it's being a better man or a better father or finding ways for myself to improve. I'm passionate about learning. I'm passionate about life. I love kids. I was a kid myself, once. I love what I do. I take great pride in what I do. And I can't do something halfway, 3/4, 9/10. If I'm going to do something, I go all the way. I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and when I become interested in something, I give it my all. When you become successful, the myth is that you become invincible. That's simply not true. I've never done work for money ever. If your choices are based on grosses and the film doesn't do well, what does that mean? I've never been someone who divides work and play. It's all living.